DA Spitz divisional round Saturday, and we've got it Baltimore Ravens. So here come the Ravens now. Another uniform trying to beat them. This is the great Tom Brady. First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he takes us beyond the 30.
Plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
It's a pickup.
And there's the first tackle of the game for Carl Jones.
And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one. Someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Julio Jones once again the intended target. And now it's second down. Throwing again. Brady. A quick slant to Hill. And he's got another first down as the tackle complete to Gronkowski. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Brady's throw there complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate. Gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, that has to be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, second and goal. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
These may be an adventure this afternoon, but this one is good. So that one a long 11-play drive. And Kareem Hunt, the one to finish it off, as he did so with a touchdown run. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Ravens.
A fumble on the play. Recovered by the Ravens.
And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Well, security eluded him. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard
Throwing now is Brady. This is caught. Gronkowski. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A gain of 6 there on first. 4 yards to go on second down from the 7.
At the 7-yard line.
Now Brady. Got a man. It's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Tyreek Hill there to make the grab. And the Ravens will extend their lead. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route ordinarily is probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. That'll be taken about a yard deep. Now a hit and a loose football. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Kyle Juszczyk taking it in as the Ravens push further out in front. Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, his car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
On the return, the Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On 1st down, Breeze. That's complete to his tight end, Seals Jones. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
Seals Jones.
They're already trailing here in this first quarter. Last thing they needed was to cough the football. Well, they coughed it up, but luckily for them, it went out of bounds.
Yeah, still a long way to go. But when you're losing, every possession takes on a little bit more importance, doesn't it? And in that case, they almost made this game a lot more difficult for themselves by turning it over. Fortunate there.
The throw over the middle taken in. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 4 catches for him in the wild card win a week ago, and he's got his first here, and it's a 1st down.
1st down, New England.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. Now Carson fumbles the football, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. That throw by Brady incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Now a pass that's taken in by Hill. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Brady now on 1st down. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The end result, 21 yards. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Not much there, only a yard.
At the Patriots' 26-yard.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Brady. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Complete.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line.
Sacked.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Brady not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it here on 4th. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. Under pressure again and go for it, but come up empty. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. Well, the D brought the house, they called the blitz, and they get to the quarterback, overwhelming the O-line.
And I would love to know, and we'll find out later on, was that called before the play, or did they audible into it? Because defenses change plays as well as offenses. Sometimes they get the set they want. They go right to the blitz, and in this case, they nailed it. Got right to the quarterback. No chance on that fourth down.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
And the Patriot first down.
From the gun, it's Breeze. That's complete to his running back, Evans. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll find his tight end, Seals Jones.
Just mentally not prepared. Types of plays.
He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. Throwing on first down is Brady. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Williams loses the football. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Slipped one. Tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line. The Ravens going to move on to another week in these playoffs as we say so long, everybody. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Ravens are
The 49ers are now on the clock. The Panthers are now on the clock. The Browns are now on the clock. The Bills are now on the clock. The Cardinals are now on the clock. The Ravens are now on the clock. The Eagles are now on the clock.
Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. It's the AFC Wild Card round on EA Sports.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. So now the Ravens getting ready for their first go on offense. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
And he comes into this wild card round off of a really good regular season, better than 30 touchdown passes. And he said he feels like he can take some shots again.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Past the 20.
Nothing yet.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Julio Jones, 79 yards. And the Ravens have taken the early lead.
Well, this has been a quick stretch offense all season long, finding many different ways to manufacture big plays.
They had a big playoff preview today in the papers, and it was about who would set the tone. Well, they just set the tone right there.
Brandon McManus.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Now a first carry here for Robinson. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he can. From midfield, here's Locke. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line.
Someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. And this is going to be incomplete. Had to pass there, third and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for third and short, because when it's third and long, the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the first down, even throwing the football.
Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Ravens will get it. First and 10 from deep in their own territory. Brady now on first down. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards there, first down.
Let's go. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Ravens 14. Steelers nothing.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 35. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. Here's Brady to throw. And Jones has it over the middle.
Brady's pass.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 25.
Again, it's Brady. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And he's into the clear. The 20. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown. Now the try here for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. Now the return. Here comes Randall Cobb.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Kareem Hunt and the rest of the offense making their way back out there. It may just be the second quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books, but it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point.
15-yard line.
Throwing on second and long. Brady. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and forced an incompletion.
And that will be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
The Ravens send their punter out now. Back deep is Gunnar Olszewski. Found good room to run there. Returns it 14 yards. And the Steelers will go on offense here, first and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that can put your team in some jeopardy?
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 yards there, first down. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it, but a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Brings up second and 5.
They look to throw. It's Locke. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Tucker McCann for the extra.
I feel like I'm back in school. What was that book, you know? It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. This has been a tale of 2 quarters so far. They trailed 14-0 after one. How about the rally we've been watching?
Yeah, a couple of touchdowns. PAT here to tie it up. This is a good ball game all of a sudden. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. And look there, not a good sight. Gronkowski down. And you just hope it's not that knee again. We'll check on his status when we get back. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Now Brady gets away with one. Lucky, could have been intercepted, but it falls to the ground. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time. That'll bring up second down. To throw again, Brady. And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. Now it brings up third down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Call it a gain of 5. Fourth down now.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Gets this one to Hill. Runs through another. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Tyreek Hill.
More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there.
At the Steelers' 31-yard.
That one complete to Hill. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 20-yard line.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Into the red zone, it's Brady. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. So, and just like that, on we head to half number 2.
Brandon McManus set to kick off.
Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. Taken in the end zone. And the half will begin with a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change it.
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. 20, 10, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. James Robinson, 76 yards. And the Steelers have taken the lead. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Here comes Cobb. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. A quick slant to Hill. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
35-yard line.
Brady going to throw. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down.
Tom Brady sacked.
And here the pressure from the outside linebacking spot.
And normally when that happens and they're able to get home, that means the other guys on his team helped him out a lot. That they occupied people to allow it to be no less than a one-on-one situation, allows him to get home.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
And 16.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to fourth down. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. And now before they run this fourth down play, third quarter. This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Escapes the sack. But he can't get away forever, and down he goes. A surprising move to go for. To throw is Brady. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
And he'll get into the end zone as the two-point conversion is successful.
31.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. So now the Steelers down on the scoreboard. 47 seconds remaining. They're in danger of a third straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw is Locke. And he finds the tight end, Reed. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Complete to Jordan.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. Now Locke. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. He'll look to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. There he goes, right side. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line.
Recovered by the Ravens.
It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. Now a toss running left, Hunt. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock gets all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
Extra point is good.
Brandon McManus set to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. Well, one win down, still 3 to go to get to the most hallowed ground in sports, but a good start.
A terrific start because they get to move on. Unfortunately for the team that lost, it's a long offseason ahead for them now.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the Playoff fever has come to upstate New York, and there's a look at Bills Stadium here in Orchard Park. Coming up, it's divisional round Saturday, and we've got an AFC battle on tap between the Baltimore Ravens and the Buffalo Bills.
Younghoe Koo set to kick off.
The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway. Fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled it.
Head coach, they give him full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And able to give one man the slip there as he works his way forward for about 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play? And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Now after the run by Hunt, here's 1st and 10. Now they try the right side here. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. You don't see that a ton, do you? The cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Chris Harris speeds in for the sack on the corner blitz. And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. On play action, it's Brady. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. And going deep for Hill. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. In this case, they were able to retain possession.
That'll be complete to Cook. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. Von Miller. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. To try again after the sack. Brady. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. They'll try to run for the 1st down with Hunt. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. By the skin of their teeth, they are able to convert on 3rd and inches.
They had yet to run the ball at all on this drive, but 3rd and short, definitely was a great time to dial one up.
On 1st down, Brady. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Ross Cockrell. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you.
And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. Alex Highsmith. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Second down, here's Hurts. Sliding out of the pocket. And Hurts fumbles it.
Hurts on the keeper. A fumble on the play. That's the end of the first quarter.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. Got his man, Robbie Anderson.
Oh, you got to feel it, baby.
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Robbie Anderson, 37 yards. And they are able to strike.
Love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Throwing on first down is Brady. Left side completion to Jones. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first.
First down, Ravens.
Brady now on first down. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 40. Hurts fumbles it. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on him.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold onto the football while being jostled?
Now he'll pull it down, finding some room at midfield. Sheds off the tackle. And now off to the races down the right side. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Jalen Hurts, 62 yards. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown. And the kick here is good with a penalty flag down as well. And they may have run into him after the kick went away. So 5 yards for running into. Lucky it wasn't 15 for roughing.
No doubt about it, because they protect the kickers and the guys holding the ball almost as much as they protect quarterbacks in the pocket. They don't want those types of injuries.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Open man is Hill. He's got it. Hill's hit, and he lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills.
Thank goodness for heaters up here. And thank goodness I don't have to carry the football in this game. It's January. It's cold out there. Trying to clutch the football and absorb the hits, not easily done.
Yeah, we saw a product of the elements right there. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Hurts. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And now a fumble. The ball's out. Able to fall on it, but look where...
Play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Well, they'll get the yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
You're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball, but you have to know when to back off, pull up, and not hit him. There's the penalty.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. A run with Lindsey out of the gun. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 15-yard line.
Dancing to his left. He'll run it. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
1st and goal at the
They'll try to run with Lindsey. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
10 at their own 4-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
On 2nd down, it's Hunt. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down. 2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. Across the 30 to the 31-yard line.
Ball carrier.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Marked that down for a win in the defense's column.
They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Here's a toss right side for Hunt. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the 1st down marker. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with a bandit.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the all-pro linebacker. It's Von Miller. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
You're trailing. You're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful, because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number one. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. And now he's going to use it. Hurts fumbles it. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Brady. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Malcolm Brown at 3 bills and some change comes in to drop the hammer. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. So it's on to halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup, as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Set to kick off.
Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here, as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 43. Throwing is Hurts. Forced out to his left. Incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds, because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Here's Hurts to throw. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Dietrich Wise Jr. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete. The linebacker, Demario Davis, got a hand in to break that one up.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
It hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it here. Flush to his right. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. A toss play to Hunt. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Kareem Hunt, 31 yards. And the Ravens have cut it to within a score.
Lining up for the extra
That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get this score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Fields this way up at the 17.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Able to find his man, John Phillips. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Buying time to his left. He may try and run for this. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. Throw left side complete. It's James. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it. Hurts fumbles it. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
I don't care what the scoreboard says, partner. You know who's winning this game right now?
Mother Nature?
Yes, indeed. Precipitation's winning in a big way. Sloppy. All these turnovers right now.
Yeah, well, this was the forecast. We got what was forecasted, and we've gotten a lot of turnovers. To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Here we go on 4th down now with Brady. And now here is another interception. Picked by Nick Vigil. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It can be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. They go play action with Hurts. Rolling to his right. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a 1st down if not for that penalty moments ago. Still 9 remaining on 2nd down. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught.
That's good.
And he takes it down. He'll buy some time right. And he'll take it in. His 2nd touchdown. Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team. Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team. Start your week by installing your game plan.
today. From First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio, Harrison Butker to kick off the AFC Wild Card Round on EA Sports.
This will make it into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. A first carry down for Nick Chubb. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20.
The ball carrier.
Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup.
From the gun, Jackson being chased out left. He's got a first down and more past the 30. And all the way up to the 37-yard line. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
The 37-yard line.
Jackson from the shotgun, flushed out right. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it.
Take over 1st and 10.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. On 2nd down now. It's Hines. Fights through and now a crease. He's at the 40. And he will be taken down, but not before he gets this to the Browns' 25-yard line. A big play there for KC. And even 50 yards on the ground.
First down.
Exactly 50 yards on that last play as they just go from 125 to the other for 1st and 10. Now it's Hines. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
Up 2nd and 9 at the Browns.
On 2nd and 9, Garoppolo. A good throw here, finding Pascal. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A gain of 13, it's a first down.
13 yards. First down, Kansas City.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a